Hi again, everybody. Welcome to U2. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm Doug Miles, and here I am with another one of my celebrity interviews I conducted on my radio show here in Sarasota, Florida. This one was one of my first interviews with Peter Marshall, the master of the Hollywood Squares, also a very fine singer and actor. Has done a lot of Broadway and musical theater around the country, but of course we all know him from his work on that great game show, The Hollywood Squares. Had a chance to talk to him about 3 years ago, the first time, and here is that interview right now. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more of my interviews here on YouTube. Right now, we welcome who's become a good friend to us here at WIBQ. He's been with us a couple of times before on our midday show that we used to have, but we always featured his music on our Sunday night show, and now that we're on 6 nights a week, Sundays and Monday through Friday, we wanted to bring him on this show. Of course, you know him from his television work. The boy singer himself, Peter Marshall, joined us. How are you, Peter?
I'm terrific, thank you.
Good to talk to you again. It's been a few months, and we've been enjoying both the CDs, the Boy Singer and the Ray Ellis one that you did a few months back. How's it been going for you?
It's going really well. You're getting, in this day and age, it's hard to get airplay out there, except the Rod Stewart things or whatever. But it's getting quite a lot of airplay, and it's done wonderfully well, actually.
Yeah, it's a wonderful CD. We talked briefly about it. I believe it had just come out last time you were with us, in the end of last year. And
the new Happy Endings.
The new Happy Endings, right?
Right.
The Lady in Satin, featuring some of the music of Billie Holiday songs. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I think we talked back then how difficult it is, unfortunately, to get airplay for this type of music. We just expanded this show, Peter, from 2 hours on a Sunday to 5 nights a week, which we're happy about.
But, that's terrific.
Yeah, we're happy down here in Sarasota. It's a great jazz and big band following. But I agree with you, and of course you do the radio show yourself, Music of Your Life. That's another avenue for this. But I guess satellite radio is kind of helping out a bit, isn't it?
It is. And I hear myself a lot on the DirecTV, that station. When I have parties, I just go to DirecTV and I go to big bands or singers or whatever, and they play my stuff quite often.
Oh, they do that on the. I didn't know they did that on the DirecTV as well.
Yeah, they have a whole DirecTV. They have reggae. They have polka music. They have about anything you want. And for a party, just to go to put on a big band station or the singers, it's terrific. No commercials, no nothing.
That's great. Yeah, that's one of the good things about satellite. Kind of hurts the commercial end a little bit.
It does.
But at least the music's getting out there. And I guess about 10 years ago, it seemed like younger folks, maybe in the 20 to 30 age range, were getting into the big bands again. I hope that will continue. But you mentioned the Rod Stewart album, not really known as a standard singer, but I guess that is helping in a way, don't you think?
Well, absolutely. And in fact, Roddy Millsap, who's a country singer, has a heck of a good album out.
Does he? I haven't heard his yet.
It's really good. I'm quite impressed. And Michael Bublé is doing quite well, and a lot of girl singers, Renee Olstead and Jane Monheit, and of course Diana Krall, all of them. But a lot of young people, Peter Cincotti, John Pizzarelli. There's a lot of young people out there singing this music, and the people like Boz Scaggs and Ronnie Millsap and whomever. The old people are coming over, and Chaka Khan has a big band album out.
Really? I haven't heard hers yet either, yeah.
It's interesting to see these rock and rollers singing our music.
I know Linda Ronstadt, probably the first of that generation to kind of cross over. Remember she did those albums with Nelson Riddle?
Oh, yeah, the What's New album was still one of my favorite albums.
Great album, and she did the follow-up, and she's kind of branched into all sorts of music since then.
Well, she's quite eclectic. She does a lot of stuff. She's an amazing performer. I'm a big fan of hers.
Talk about Michael Bublé. Here's a guy that you heard his first album. He does a lot of the charts, very similar. You listen to him, and you think you're hearing the Frank Sinatra charts in a way.
Right. Well, that's my only negative with him. I think hopefully he'll get away from that. Because, it's like doing a reproduction of a wonderful painting. You're not going to get any better than Frank. So why don't you go another way?
Yeah, I guess he can't be more than, mid-20s, but I guess it's gotten him out there, and I guess now he'll hopefully find his own voice with that.
Yes, and he's a good singer. I worked with him, about 2 years ago, before anybody had ever heard of him. I worked with him up in Napa Valley. We did a golf thing up there.
Oh, really? Oh, a live performance.
Uh-huh.
Oh, great.
That's when I first met him.
We had a singer on about a week or so ago. I don't know if you've played any of his records yet out there. Tony DeSere.
No, I
young
haven't.
guy. Yeah, they just sent an album down to us. Very good. Similar to Michael Bublé, although in his own style, but very good. And like another one of these young guys right out of college that's doing this type of music. So that's
great.
Yeah.
I love it. I really do.
Just tell the folks where they can hear your show. It's on the Music of Your Life network all around the country, right?
I'm at about 200 stations. Yeah, I do 2 hours every day, and I'm 5 hours on Sunday. And I tape it. I don't do it live.
Yeah.
I do tape. And, in fact, I taped an August show this morning, August 8th, I think.
It's great.
Oh, there's my other phone.
Okay.
Let it ring. No, that's just a fax number, I think.
It's great. One of the things, we do live and tape here with the computer now. You can tape these shows, and it's a lot easier than it used to be.
Oh, absolutely. No, I can't sit there for 5 hours on a Sunday.
No. We had one of your compatriots on with us a few months back. Les Brown Jr. was in Sarasota with Dina Martin, and we were lucky enough to meet him in studio. And
that's great.
Yeah, what a nice guy he was.
He's terrific. I worked with that band a lot.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. I worked with his dad, the Les Brown Band, an awful lot. And then, but now he's in Branson,
Right.
And so I haven't seen Les. He was my neighbor. He lived 5 minutes from me.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
I haven't seen him in a long time. But he's on Music of Your Life, of course.
Yeah.
He precedes me in the morning.
What a wonderful backlog of stories he has about
he's
any
got
song.
great
It's
stories,
great.
and he's a nice kid. He really is.
Yeah,
I really like Les Jr. I loved his dad. They're just wonderful people.
He was doing the musical conducting for Dina Martin. We just played a little liner for her, and she was in town doing the show about her dad's music. And
Oh, really?
yeah, have you seen her show?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's very good. Does a nice tribute to her dad, and wrote that book
nice.
about her, and it was fun to meet her. But and we've had Wink Martindale on, another one of your cohorts over at the Music of Your Life. So it's good to talk to all you folks. We like to talk to other
we have
people
a
that
good
play this
lineup.
kind of
We have
music.
Gary Owens on the station, and I don't know if you know who Chuck Southcott is.
Sure.
Chuck and Johnny Magnus and all the really knowledgeable music guys, and it's fun to be part of it. Heck, I've been doing it now about 5 years.